Good morning. All right, so I get a lot of stuff done. I'm busy, and I do, whenever possible, I try to multitask, which is, usually fine. So yesterday I thought, I'll be smart and make a crock pot meal because, it's like I have my lover come over, and it's like, when do we do sexy time? When do we make dinner? When do we eat? It's like a whole thing, because a lot of times once I eat, I'm done. Like, I need to go to bed. I'm tired. The energy that it takes for digestion is just too much at the end of a long day. So we try to get the right timing in there. So I was like, I'll make the crock pot meal, and that way I can do all the setup first thing in the morning. But the problem was, we started out with doing some massage on each other, and the smell of the cooking meat in the crock pot was so distracting. I'm like, this is not sexy at all. Even though we were in the bedroom, it was like the air conditioner was coming on and making the smell go throughout the entire house. Which it smelled delicious, but that's not the smell you want, like a savory meat smell. No, that's a dinner time smell. I'm sensitive to that kind of shit. So like, I know. Well, first I switched. No, I have massage oil that I use with clients, but a lot of times I use a different oil at home, so it doesn't feel like I'm at work. I'm like, let me go get my massage oil. Has the lavender in it. That'll help. No, it really didn't help. It wasn't a strong enough smell. So I was like, I think I have some mint oil I could go get. So I get the peppermint. And I don't know, I couldn't really see very well, and I just sprinkled what I thought was a few drops on his back. And I was massaging that, and then he turned over. I did the same thing on his hip. He was having a problem there, and come to find out that some of those drops of peppermint had gone to his butthole, or down his butt crack, and it was like super sensational, to say the least, to have a minty butthole. Like, how many times? It's like, usually that's the last part of you that gets cold, right? It was just really funny. And then the whole debacle of like how to remove it, because essential oils, a lot of times you add anything to it, it just spreads it. So it's like, you didn't want to make it worse. Definitely didn't want it to go inside. So it was like a whole thing. Getting in the shower, soap, making sure to clean that area first, and then dry that area first, like get the maximum removal. Oh my gosh. So that was pretty funny. It's like, okay, trying to do too many things at once, and those two things conflicted for sure. So, all right. Well, the other thing I wanted to talk about that happened to me last night is that if a thing is too hard, you won't do it. Okay? So when you're setting goals or trying to make a change, if it needs to be hard enough to where it's a stretch, but it can't be so hard that you know, it's like there's this on a continuum. There's this range. It can't be too hard. And that's why, like, when I'm coaching people, it may seem like I'm moving slow, but the thing is, you want to stay in your range. You can't change a bunch of things all at once. You could change things too slowly and too quickly, but if you try to do too many things at once, then it's going to be too hard and you're not going to be able to stick with it. So, you know, what that looks like with coaching is like just making one change in behavior and trying that for a week, or just to having one practice. Like, I give people a lot of like masturbation practices, just one thing, or journaling practices, one thing at a time. And I recently started back on my food plan on the 1st of August, and I jumped in with doing a few more than one thing at a time. But it's because I'm really familiar with the system of what it takes for me to lose weight in a healthy way and how I have to work with my mind. But last night I got so irritated with my food tracker. I was like, it's too hard, it's too much, I can't make it work. And I just had to like give myself a break and like, okay, well, for tonight I'm eating what I fucking want. I'm so frustrated about it. So someone is talking to me, but I can't hear them because my earbuds, and I'm talking to you, so I don't know. Anyways, that's one thing I wanted to just share. If you're on your journey of self-improvement, trying to do things, make yourself better, like, just make it to where it's a little bit hard, but it's not too hard. If you try to change too many things at once, it's not going to work. It's really not going to work. So, you know, today the problem I was having was with my macro calculator, and I was suggested to eat more protein from my physical therapist, and my calculator just totally went wigged out. So today I'm starting with a new tracker. I hope it's good. Wish me luck. And one thing at a time. All right. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make it a sexy day.